Well, good evening, ladies and gents, and how's it going? Today is Monday night. This means we have PSGL Formula 7. I know my voice might sound a bit unusual, but the regular comes for the Formula 7 are not available. So this is why I'm gonna be taking over tonight. Joining you from the commentary box, I am Salim Haddad. You can usually hear me out in PSGL's Formula 10. And today I will be communicating this race to your ears. So hang on tight, because we are gonna be enjoying rain in Imola. Well, I don't know if the drivers are gonna be enjoying that one. Since be it alone, Imola on clear conditions is kinda a tricky track. So what if you add rain? Double trouble. But that's what it is. And in tonight's race, we're gonna have 16 drivers. I'm currently watching Void Beam, who's going for his outlap. Hello viewers, once again. I would like to ask you, where are you watching from, and which driver are you supporting? Let us know in the chats, and I will make sure to read that for you. So I'm gonna be in a hot lap with Void Beam, who is going on Variante Pasta. 8th gear, 187.88 miles per hour. Goes down. The 4th gear, very careful on the throttle on Variante Tamburello. Goes slightly off track, and his lap is ruined. So this is not gonna be his outlap. This is a YS brand. It doesn't seem to have the best internet connection. Reggae is on his outlap. We have Alberto Vare, Ewan, Bo, Harm, Luca, Leroy, Kev, Juan Hernandez. This is a very reputable name in the sim racing world. He has a purple sector 1, and let's watch his hot lap. Let's try to steal his braking points as he heads into the 2nd sector. Going into Piratella. Down to 3rd gear. Very careful on the throttle. Short shifts in Acque Minerale. Now heading into Variante Alta. Goes down to 3rd gear. Clean exit. It's a purple sector 2 for Juan Hernandez. Going into sector 3. Crossing the DRS detection zone. Of course, no DRS. Goes down to 2nd gear on Rivazza. Now into turn 18. Short shifts into 4th. Across the finish line, scoring a 123.8, only 1/10 behind YS brand. So 6 drivers so far were able to set their lap times, 7 drivers now. And the lap time to beat is a 123.7. So if you want to start first, this is your lap to beat. And the driver in 7th, T1000, Zach, I assume his name is Zach, has retired from the session. So 7 drivers only set their lap times. We're gonna take a look at the chats. And Architect from EVG gets a 123.7, a few hundred away from... It's Leroy! No, it's Ewan! Ewan with a 123.4, 3/10 faster. Void Beam at 123.6, so it seems the track has started to dry out a little bit, which means that the Inters are the optimal tires for these conditions. Now taking a look at the chats. Hello, Nikki Lasso. Hello, Junior Gift Bichetero. He's supporting Vaseline Coke, also known as Ramazan. Hello, Kyle Sksarot, if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. He's supporting Zach. And I assume Zach is the driver in 13, the McLaren driver. So it's E1 now with provisional pole position at 123.4. Two drivers have yet to set their lap times. This is Harmon, or Harm, the way you pronounce it, and Kev is still in the pits. Well, Kev has still 11 minutes to set his lap time, and Harm gets a 129.4. That's slightly off pace. As Leroy gets a 123.1. So as you can see, the more you wait, the faster your lap time is going to be, because it seems that it's true that it's raining, but some parts of the track have started to dry out. And Ewan steals the pole position back. It's a 122.9 from Ewan. I was gonna say that there's a big gap between the two Aston Martins. Harmon in 15th place, while his teammate YS Brand in 3rd. Ewan was finally able to break the 123 margin. It's a 122.9. That's the new time to beat. And Kev has finally decided to leave the pits and go for his outlap. It's not always enjoyable to drive in rain, especially in Imola. Some of the whoa, easy Kev. Kev a bit too aggressive on the throttle. Well, I was gonna say that we have seen some of the worst car crashes in Imola. One of them was responsible for the death of Ayrton Senna, one of the best Formula 1 drivers ever. And Kev is going to go for his outlap, so let's take a look at Kev's outlap. Hot lap. Going into turn 2 in Variante Tamburello. Careful on the throttle. Clean exit. Heading into Variante Villeneuve. Down to 4th gear. And it's Juan Hernandez with a 122.9. Few hundred faster than Ewan. Awesome stuff from Juan Hernandez. It's a very reputable name in the world of sim racing, especially in the Formula 1 community. This is a Kev going off track, but his lap is still valid. Heading into Acque Minerali. Down to 3rd gear. Very careful on the throttle. That wasn't the fastest exit on Variante Alta. Into turn 17. Goes down to 3rd gear. Careful on Rivazza. And Kev is gonna cross the finish line, getting a 123.8, putting him currently in 11th place. So it's Leroy, who was able to get a 122.6, having the current provisional pole position. So if you want to start first, this is your lap time to beat. So the laps are ranging between a 122.6 for the pole position and a 129.4. Nearly 7 seconds between them. back to the pits. This is Juan Hernandez going off track. So Juan Hernandez knows if he wants to get pole position, he has to beat the 122.6. This is Architect, currently 10th. He drives for the Alfa Romeo. It's a 123.7. Nearly one. This is called oversteer. It happens when you're too aggressive on the throttle. And Harman is slowing down. Are these two racing? CRE Monte and Weige. It's a purple sector 2. It's a purple sector 2 from Red Bull of Monte. Heading into Rivazza. That's a nice, clean exit on turn 18. Monte will be looking to cross the finish line, managing to get a 123.0. He lost some time on the third. And the first sector, it was a purple sector 2. He's 3/10 behind the leader. Kev gets a 122.8. Track is drying out, and the lap times are getting better and better. Monte will be going back to the pits. And Juan Hernandez going on his outlaw. He's preparing now. His ERS is up to 100%. Trying to bring up heat to his tires. He will be going for a fast lap. Juan Hernandez will be starting his fast lap, and well, we will be on board with him. Let's try to steal his braking and turning points. Juan Hernandez going down to 4th gear on Variante Tamburello. Goes down to 5th, 4th. Not the best exit on Variante Villeneuve. Going into Tosa, turn 7. Heading into Piratella. goes slightly off track, and his lap is disabled, is ruined. Well, best thing he can do is try to save ERS to try to go for another lap after this one. He's letting the other drivers through. Yep, this is what he's doing. Saving ERS as much as he can. He will be going for another hot lap. So ladies and gents, Juan Hernandez. Goes down, short shifts into fifth. Oh, that's some oversteer. Nice save, and that's the McLaren of A1 on track. It did distract him a bit. As he goes into Variante Villeneuve, going into Tosa in turn 7. Heading into Piratella, a very tricky corner this one. Yep, it's a valid one, still a valid one. Very fast on Acque Minerale. Careful on the throttle as he heads into sector 3. Short shifts to 4th on Variante Alta. There's some traffic in front of him. I hope it won't distract him. He goes down to 3rd gear. Oh, that is going to be very frustrating. That's going to be very frustrating. Juan Hernandez was on a fast lap, and Kev did not let him through. This is going to be very frustrating, and I'm sure that the stewards are going to have a say about this. So time is over. Leroy sitting on provisional pole position. Is anyone gonna show us some last minute surprises? Hello once again to our dear viewers. Hello to the returning viewers and to the new ones. I asked you where are you watching from and which driver are you supporting for tonight's race. Some of you answered. We are still waiting for Reggae, if I'm pronouncing his name correctly, to Deja Vu. I've just been in this place before. Well, he's lucky that the session is nearly over. Otherwise, he would have been penalized for that. So we're still waiting for the AI drivers to cross the finish line. "25 seconds to go. And this is it. So this is it, ladies and gents, for tonight's qualifying session. It's Leroy, the Flying Irishman, who sits on pole position with a 122.6. In second place, the Spanish Juan Hernandez with a 122.8. Juan was going for a fast lap, however, he was blocked by Kev, and I'm sure the stewards are going to have a say about this. In third place, Kev from Germany. In fourth, another German, it's Monte, followed by YS Brand. In sixth place, Iwan. In seventh, Wrench. Ski 1 in eighth. Void Beam in 9th, Reggae 10th, followed by Bo. Luca in 12th place, Architect in 13th, Alberto Avare, who is driving on his home turf, in 14th place, Harman in 15th, last but not least, Zach from France. Is that the French flag? Est-ce que c'est la France? Ladies and gents, this is a sentence that I always say before races. I would like to let you know that now you have enough time to run to the kitchen and grab yourselves your favorite snacks and drinks, because in a couple of minutes we are racing at Imola. And if you're on a diet, don't worry, you can also drink diet soda with some vegetables as snacks, like like carrots, cucumbers, broccoli. And it's good to know that it's gonna be a clear race. The sun is shining in Imola, and it's very interesting to see how how in a couple of minutes the weather changed from pouring rain into sunshine. Yeah, it's interesting how Mother Nature does its work, and we are waiting for the players. It seems that somebody has a glitched game. So, ladies and gents, the cars are going to go now for the formation lap. And you know what happens after that? They're going to be racing for the next 32 laps around Imola in Italy. In terms of strategies, it's very interesting. It seems that we have not one, not two, but three different strategies. We have three drivers starting on softs. I'm talking about Leroy and Juan Hernandez. Same thing for Harman, who is in 15th place, the Aston Martin driver. All of the other drivers are on mediums, except for Void Beam, who is starting on hards. Well, I witnessed yesterday's Formula 10 race, as I was the commentator, and we have seen a lot of incidents. So this track is very tricky. It's highly technical, and it's also very dangerous. As I was saying a couple of minutes ago, this track witnessed the death of Ayrton Senna, one of the all-time greatest Formula 1 drivers. And now the cars are going to be lining up at the grid. And the lights are going to be displaying a red color. So the cars have lined up, and the lights are preparing, because once they go off, it's go for the Imola Grand Prix in PSGL Formula 7. It's a very good start from Leroy. It's a better start from Juan Hernandez, who was able to snatch away the first place. Superb stuff. Juan defending. It seemed to me as if Leroy was gonna ram into him. Luckily, Juan Hernandez kept the first place. Awesome stuff from the flying Spanish. We have a yellow flag in Sector 1. It seems the driver lost so many positions. So it's Juan Hernandez in first, followed by Leroy in third place. Kev, it's a double 2-3 for Ferrari. In fourth place, Iwan, followed by Monte. Ski 1 in sixth, Luca in seventh, Harmon in eighth, Raki in ninth, YS Brand in 10th place, Architect in 11th, Zach in 12th, Bo in 13th, Alberto Vare in 14th, Void Beam in 15th place. Last but not least, it's Wrench, who is running away very slowly. It seems to me he has a front wing damage. He's going to have a lot of understeer, and he's going to be forced to go back to the pits. This is the Red Bull off. Monte going side by side with the Williams off. Ski 1. Ski 1 trying to defend himself. Monte using the ERS. It's Monte who was able to... Luca going side by side with Ski 1. It's Monte who was able to snatch the 5th place, with Ski 1 going down to 6th. Going back into the 2nd place with Leroy. Purple Section 1. He's chasing Juan Hernandez. So Juan Hernandez had a superb start. He was able to instantly snatch away the lead of the race. And he's keeping it. Ooh, small mistake from Juan Hernandez, some oversteer. Purple Sector 2 from Leroy. And Carnage! 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 Carnage at Variante Alta! As the two Williams collide into each other. Ski 1 is the victim, going down to P14. That's very unfortunate. And it's Taylor Roy. Oh, I can't believe we missed that. Leroy was able to get the first place back from Juan Hernandez. Well, as you know, it's going to be slightly difficult for the drivers to make any overtaking moves in the first 3 laps because the DRS is still disabled, knowing that there's only one single DRS zone on this track. So after lap 3, DRS will be enabled for the drivers, and it's going to make it slightly easier for them to pull an overtaking move. So we can see Reggae Williams going to the pits for a front wing change. Wrench is last, going on hards. And we have a yellow flag. We have a yellow flag. This is a Mercedes. Oh no! Oh no! This is Juan Hernandez going off track. He was second. He was fighting for the lead of the race, and now he found himself down to P12. That is very unfortunate for Juan Hernandez. Ewan was able to snatch away the 2nd place from Kev and found himself in a Ferrari sandwich. Well, that's an Italian sandwich nonetheless. So the Ferrari on their home turf are in 1st and 3rd place. We're going to make the Italians proud. It's Ewan who is disappointing their day, or let's say ruining their day. Currently 7/10 ahead of Kev. Leroy was able to pull away. He's 3.8 seconds ahead of Ewan. And we might see some action as Kev enables DRS. He's getting so much closer to you, and take a look at the power of DRS. too close, yet too far, and it's Harmon who takes the 4th place from Monte. Zach stays in 9th place. There's Juan Hernandez, currently 12. 7/10 separating him from Void Beam. Now it's half a second. Juan Hernandez is catching up big time. Well, it's obvious that the soft tires are a lot faster than the hards. Void Beam is at a big disadvantage. And we are witnessing an overtaking move. Alberto Avare was able to overtake Zach. Zach very close! Oh no! Zach almost hit Alberto Avare and spun. And now found himself down to P13. Very unfortunate for the Frenchman. Juan Hernandez, 11th. So Leroy is 4 seconds ahead, 4 seconds clear of the nearest car. Might see some action from Juan Hernandez now. Only 4/10 behind Void Beam. Enabling DRS. Better exit. Only 3/10 behind him. As Harmon just received a 3-second time penalty. Now going into Variante Villeneuve on Tosa. Very clean exit. That's only 2/10 separating them. It's the battle for P9 between these 3 drivers. Need to stay careful all the time. You don't want to hit the driver you're trying to overtake, because this could ruin your race. That's a superb overtaking move from Juan Hernandez. Exactly before Variante Alta. Superb move from Juan Hernandez, moving up to P10. And he's not going to be satisfied with that. He's hungry for more. He wants to return where he was. He was in P2. He was fighting for the lead of the race. This is Architect who was able to Juan Hernandez currently 2/10 behind Bo. He might push him to make a mistake. Whoa, Bo does a mistake and Juan Hernandez hits him. I hope he didn't get any front wing damage, because this is going to slow him down. We are now on the 7th lap. So far, clean racing so far. No big incidents, only small ones. It's only Juan Hernandez who spun. He was leading the race at some point. He was second, and then he spun. Now he's catching up. To go to P5. Monte with DRS on. 4/10 behind Harmon. Take a look at the power of DRS. Harmon moving to the side. Well, he's giving it away so easily. He's not willing to defend. And Monte successfully overtakes him. Juan Hernandez moves up to P9. His next target is Alberto Avare, who is 1.3 seconds ahead. And big mistake from Luca. Goes off track, slows down, and he lets his teammate through, Alberto Avare. I don't know if this is team orders, but team orders don't involve you going on the gravel. Now Juan Hernandez is only 4/10 behind him. Well, I would like to call this man the road runner, the Spanish road runner. Meep meep, as he says his famous catchphrase. Let's take a look at the chats. We have Haley Ward supporting Harmon. Where is Harmon? So Harmon is the 6th driver. And speaking of whom, Harmon goes to the pits, changing from softs to mediums. Juan Hernandez moves to 8th place. And Bo is chasing Ski 1. So ladies and gents, we are currently on the 9th lap. And let's take a look at what is happening. It's Leroy leading the race, has completed 8 laps on his soft tires. Nearly 4 seconds behind Ewan in 2nd place. In 3rd place, Ferrari of Kev. In 4th place, Monte. In 5th place, it's Architect. Followed by, oh, that's a mistake from Architect. Had some oversteer right there. In 6th place, in 6th and 7th, the 2 Haas of Alberto Avare and Luca. In 8th place, Juan Hernandez was catching up big time to Luca. And we might see some action on Variante Bassa in the DRS zone. Gonna be on board with Juan Hernandez and no. Let's take a look at this. It's Kev going around the outside with the help of DRS, and it's a 1-2 for Ferrari, overtaking A1. Going down to Juan Hernandez. Very clean move. He moves up to P7. And Void Beam was able to overtake the McLaren of Zach. So, where were we? We were saying Juan Hernandez in 7th place. In 8th place, Luca. Now, Juan is in a Haas sandwich. It's an American sandwich. Ham and turkey. And bacon. In 9th place, Ski 1. Followed by Bo, who's 10th. Outside of the points, Void Beam in 11th. Zach 12th. Harmon in 13th place, followed by Reggae in 14th. In 15th place, YS Brand, followed by Ranch, last but not least. Ranch has been very unlucky. He lost his front wing at the beginning of the race. This slowed him down big time. You gotta play with what you have. That's a wonderful move from A1, who just overtook Kev. Hernandez applying the pressure on Luca. I don't know, it seems to me that Juan Hernandez is struggling a bit. The softs have started to wear out a bit. He goes off track here. And is the leader going to pit? Is Leroy going to pit? No, he goes on, he carries on. 11 laps on the softs, and he continues. He's starting the 12th lap. 4 seconds behind Ewan. It's a bit difficult to pronounce this name for a non-English speaker. Well, or at least for a speaker who doesn't have English as his first or not even his second language. In 3rd place, Kev. Half a second behind Ewan. Monte in 4th. 4/10ths behind. Followed by Architect. Very interesting name. Going down to P10. Bo is 4/10ths, nearly half a second behind Ski 1. Well, so far we are enjoying a lot of clean racing compared to the Formula 10 yesterday. We have seen a lot more incidents. question remains is, yes, he is. Leroy pits. Leroy goes to the pits. A1 is going to be the provisional leader, followed by Kev. Kev is going to be the wingman for Leroy. He's going to try his best to slow down A1 to help him out. It's a team sport again. And Juan Hernandez goes to the pits as well. Goes on the mediums. So it's E1 or E1 now leading. Oh, that's a slight mistake. Slight oversteer from him cost him 2 tenths. Kev behind him is catching up. It's a three-way battle for P1. Kev's gonna try to do his best to secure and protect the first place to his teammate Leroy if team orders are gonna be played. And oh, right, take a look at E1. E1 is struggling a bit with the tires. You can see some tire wear for A1, and Kev uses DRS and successfully overtakes A1. Probably going to be the same for Monte. No. So it's Kev. Kev is now going to do the same thing that Valtteri Bottas was doing to Lewis Hamilton, and the same thing that Rubens Barrichello was doing to Michael Schumacher. And it's keeping the first place secure to his teammate. Still being a good wingman. Going back to P10. Zach going side by side with Leroy. Leroy overtakes him. That was a very dangerous and tight one. Could have been race over for Leroy had he been slightly closer to Zach. Now Kev is kind of pulling away from E1. E1 is going to use DRS now, but he's followed by Monte. Monte is going to cause a lot of trouble for E1. He doesn't defend well, but Monte is still a bit too far. Gonna go back to P11. Take a look at Void Beam. Had a better exit than Zach. He's now going to be using DRS. Whoa, he slows down. Why? Why though? It seems to me that he slowed down. He would have been able to overtake Zach. Whoa! Very nice reflexes from Void Beam. Could have been an incident. He did nicely to avoid that. Juan Hernandez is now in 13th place. Well, ideally a lot of drivers ahead of him have to go to the pits. And Architect just received 3-second worth of penalty. And those trios, Kev, A1 and Monte, fighting for P1. A1 and Monte using DRS. It's A1 who sends it. A1 takes the first place, and Red Bull of Monte takes the second place. Kev moves down to P3. It was a double overtake by A1 and Monte at the same time. Very nice stuff. Same thing for Bo, who was able to overtake Ski 1. Void Beam goes to the pits. Again, ladies and gents, I'd like to ask you, who are you supporting? Let us know in the chats. Come on, support your drivers. Support your friends. Void Beam moves to last. Well, Ewan is low on ERS compared to Monte, who's right behind him, who is using DRS only. Monte from the outside. That's a breathtaking move from the Red Bull driver, moving up to P1. He now has the lead of the race. Very good. So these drivers have completed 60 laps on the mediums. We are halfway through the race. Well, a small overview of what has been happening for the past 17 laps. Monte leading the race, in second place Ewan, followed by Kev. Architect in fourth, Alberto Avare in fifth. Luca Bo in eighth. Leroy, who was leading the race, is now ninth. He went to the pits. Zach in 10th. Harmon 11th place. Juan Hernandez in 12th. Reggae in 13th. YS Brent 14th. Wrench 15th. Last but not least, it's Void Beam. And these three drivers are now going to be moving to Variante Bassa on the DRS zone. We might see a lot of action. We might see, we might not see. It's the McLaren off A1 using DRS once again. Nice reflexes. Nice reflexes from Ewan. Wonderful move from the McLaren driver as he takes the lead of the race once again. And Leroy made up one place on the Alfa Romeo. Architect went to the pits, went on soft. Laps to go. And the question that I'm wondering, and the viewers are wondering probably, is when are these drivers gonna pit? They have completed 17 laps so far. Oh, that's a wonderful fake. That's a wonderful fake from Ewan. He pretended to go to the pits, but he moved away from the last millisecond, and Kev is in the pits. I don't know if he made a mistake or he's pitting on purpose. That's a very smart move from Ewan. Yep, I think Kev fell for it. Kev fell for this trick. Went to the pits. Now found himself in 7th place. Behind his Ferrari teammate Leroy. Architect was able to overtake Harmon. And now Ewan goes to the pits. Same thing for the Red Bull driver Monte. Same thing for Alberto Avare. Let's see what Bo is going to be doing. So these drivers are going on the soft compound Bo. And Leroy will be taking the lead of the race once again. And Kev versus Ewan, who are gonna come on top. It's Ewan. So the undercut of Kev did not work out as planned. Ewan still in 2nd place. But now he's gonna be struggling for his first outlap because his tires are still cold. He needs to bring up temperature so he can have better grip. Juan Hernandez is currently 9th. "13 laps to go." Oh no! Oh no! The Williams of Ski 1 made contact with YS Brand, sending him to the shadow wrap. His car spun, but fortunately he's able to carry on, and it's Zach who overtakes him. YS Brand goes down to P14. Leroy comfortably leading the race. Was able to build a 7.5 second gap to the second driver behind him, Ewan. And we can see Reggae made a... Oh, no. Juan Hernandez spun once again, and I think he has damage on his front wing. He's going back to the pits. He's retiring. Is he retiring? Yep. Juan Hernandez has retired. That's very unfortunate. He was a contender for the race win. However, a few change of events made this impossible. 21 laps have gone so far. Leroy is still leading the race. It seems that Ewan is catching up to Leroy. So that's a smart strategy by Ewan. The gap between them was 7.5 seconds. Now it's down to 5.7 seconds. Ewan is catching up to Leroy. He has fresher and faster tires, but I think by the time he gets to Leroy, his tires probably would be done. And Monte was able to overtake Kev, upsetting the Italians on their home ground. In 8th place, Harmon. Only 7 tenths behind Luca. So after 22 laps, 15 drivers remain. 1 driver retired. Race goes on. And take a look at this. The gap between these 2 drivers is now 4.6 seconds. It's nearly 1 second per lap. Nearly 1 second per lap, so Ewan is doing a wonderful job. Now 4.2 seconds between them. Being chased by Monte. Not gonna be enough for Monte to make a move on Ewan. Ewan just received a 3-second time penalty. Now the gap between him and the leader is down to 3.8 seconds. He's catching up big time to Leroy. This is getting so much exciting. You can see Leroy. So Ewan is now able to see Leroy from his visor. Yes, he can. And the gap is down to 3.3 seconds. So Ewan is gaining most time on Rivazza, turn 17 and turn 18. And now he's being passed by Monte. Monte who takes the 2nd place. Very good move from the Red Bull driver. Yeah, the gap is 2.8 seconds separating him to the leader. Seems that Monte doesn't probably have the best internet connection. Since, what? What? That's, never mind, that's a bug in the game. Yeah, Codemasters really need to fix their UI, their user interface. If you take a look at this, the game shows you that Leroy is in 14th place, while in fact he's first. So that's a faulty UI. We cannot really tell what is the gap between Monte and Leroy, but we sure know that Monte is now able to see Leroy. I would assume that's in the... What is happening? What is happening with Monte? Oh boy. The UI, user interface of the game is acting crazy. I don't know why the game is doing this. So Leroy in first place, being chased by Monte. What? What am I seeing? I don't know what is happening in the lobby. Very strange. This is very strange. We are on lap 26 and I'm very confused. We have a yellow flag for a white pass of Alberto Avare. So yeah, it seems now the UI is back to normal. Yeah, thank God. So Leroy in first, being constantly chased by Ewan. Ewan has the faster tire compound. Leroy is on semi-used mediums. Well, same thing for Ewan. Semi-used soft. 5 laps for soft is probably their maximum age. Now Ewan is gonna have DRS. He's gonna be fighting Leroy for the lead of the race. Leroy, where's he gonna go? Whoa, that is to the extreme end of the wonderful move from Ewan. And ladies and gents, Ewan is now leading the Imola Grand Prix. That's a wonderful strategy by Ewan. Well, how did we not see through it? He still need to keep it together for the next 6 laps. And the race win is his. And now he's building a gap. He's able to build a gap between him and Leroy. So yes, of course, the soft tires are the fastest compound, but in the next few laps, they're gonna be reaching past their peak performance, and probably Leroy is gonna catch back. We don't know. We don't know. That's the mystery. That's the biggest mystery in tonight's race. This is why we are watching this race, to know what is gonna happen in the next few laps. Oliver Jelcik. Hello, good evening. How are you doing? Ladies and gents, Oliver Jelcik is a fellow commentator in the Formula 1 sim racing community. So Ewan is still leading the race. And as you can see, he was able to build a gap between him and Leroy. Things are working out to his best. If I was the Ferrari team principal, I would give team orders and I would order Leroy to let Kev through because Kev has the faster tire compound. And that way Leroy is kinda ruining Kev's strategy. And Leroy received his first set of penalty. Oliver saying, I am indeed a commentator. I commentate for Sky Sports. And Harman just received another 3-second time penalty. And what's happening between the two Ferrari drivers? Only 2 tenths separating them as they head into Variante Bassa. The RS enabled for Kev is gonna looking to go around the outside. Oh, they're going side by side to the extreme, but Leroy is very stubborn and he's not gonna let him through. This is a bit crazy. Your teammate has the faster tire compound. Your Alonso is faster than you, and you don't let him through. This is madness. I'm sure the Ferrari team principal is losing his mind, probably losing his word. And whoa, take a look at this. Leroy is catching up back to Ewan. Only 6 tenths separating them. So it's safe to say that the soft tires have passed their prime time. Ewan is going to start to lose grip in the next few laps, but he needs to keep it together. Only less than 3 tenths, only 3 tenths separating them. Now heading into a Vazza, Leroy going on the main straight. That was very aggressive on the throttle, and now he's going to be using the RS on Variante Bassa on the main straight. Leroy's going to get closer and closer to Ewan. Ewan defends the inside. Leroy will be going around the outside. That's a super move from Leroy, who takes back the lead of the race. And now Ewan is back into a Ferrari sandwich. And he's being chased by Kev. So Ewan is struggling a lot for grip. The way I struggle for my crush. And it's a 3-way battle. We still have 3 laps. And after these 3 laps, our question is going to be answered. Who's going to win tonight's race? Stay with us and you will soon find out. As these 3 drivers head into the main straight once again. We're going to receive DRS. DRS enabled for everyone. Only 2 tenths, 1 tenth. Ewan going side by side with Leroy. Ewan successfully takes the first place back. It's a very tight one. It's a very close one. It still could go anywhere with 2 laps to go. And I'd like to go back to P10, YS brand. So most of these drivers were able to build a gap. Oh no! We have a yellow flag. Blue car. It's a blue car. It's Rage. Down to P14. What is he doing? Driving on the gravel. This is Formula 1 and not WRC. He lost his front wing. He's going to have a lot of understeer. He's going to be forced to go back to the pits. 2 laps to go. And this is very brutal for the McLaren driver, Zach. He's soon going to be lapped by his teammate. And now, ladies and gents, nearly 1 second ahead. Ewan is going to be starting the final lap of the race. Ladies and gents, Ewan is being chased by Leroy. Leroy for a desperate attack. On the last lap. These mediums are almost dead. Saying Leroy forced him wide into turn 1. Ferrari about to do a Kim Jong-un boss. We're going down to P6. Harman was able to overtake Architect. What? I saw a yellow flag and I thought it was one of the Ferraris. Well, as these three drivers head into Variante Alta. Oh. Were these team orders or not? I'm not sure. As A1 is heading on Rivazza. A1 lapping his teammate, and A1 will be crossing the finish line, and oh dear. Due to penalties, A1 is going to be third. That is unfortunate. Well, it was a very exciting last lap. So, ladies and gents, it's Leroy who wins the Imola Grand Prix. In second place, Kev, his teammate. It's a 1-2 Ferrari in their home turf in Imola. In third place, it's Iwan. In fourth, Alberto Avare. In fifth place, it's Luca, followed by Harman. Very good race by Harman. In seventh place, Wrench, followed by YS Brandon. Eighth, Bo in ninth. Architect did not finish the race, unfortunately. He DNF'd. Well, I don't know how is that. Okay. So, the driver who is in 11th crossed the finish line before the driver who was in 10th did. But the driver who was in 10th place never crossed the finish line. So that's a glitch, you know? That's a bug in the system. They still gave him the 10th place. So, ladies and gents, champagne showers for Ferrari. Yes, Oliver, the commentator's curse exists even if you are a viewer. Yeah, you're still a commentator in the blood. Hello, Jonas Keinhofer. You seem German. This seems like a German name. Bist du Deutsch? So if you want to join, go to PSGL's Twitter. And in their description, you're going to find a link to their Discord. That's how you join their Discord. Very easy. Once you join, the Discord is going to be easy to carry on. So, ladies and gents, it's Leroy who won today's race after a very exciting race. It's a 1-2 for Ferrari. In second place, it's Kev, followed by Ewan. Unfortunately, due to penalties, he's third. In fourth place, Alberto Avare. In fifth place, Luca, followed by Harmon. In seventh place, Ranch, followed by YS Brand. In ninth place, Bo, followed by Architect. In 10th, Zach 11th, Void Beam in 12th, Ski 1 in 13th, followed by Monte in 14th place. And in 15th place, it's Reggae, followed by Juan Hernandez, who was very, very unfortunate in today's race. At the end, I would like to thank you very much for watching, and probably... Did someone say German? Well, I would like to thank you very much for watching this video. This is probably the last time that you see me in the Formula 7. I was a temporary commentator in tonight's race. You will see me next Sunday and every Sunday in the Formula 10. This is Salim Haddad wishing you sweet dreams and goodbye.